Hey everybody, it is J-Man Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you some Ultratron. And yes, I know I haven't finished Can Spy, and yes, I haven't finished Valiant Hearts, and yes, I never actually finished Titan Attacks, and yes, I will be getting around to finishing all of those off, but for now I'm just going to bring you this, while I decide when I'm going to make them exactly. Now, this is made by the same people who made Titan Attacks, puppy games. As well as the same concept: kill enemies, get money, buy upgrades, win. And it can be pretty hard, pretty easy. I mean, some areas are really cheap with the multiplier, where pretty much you're forced to take a hit. And others, when you get like the bots, which act like little shooting things like the laser, the rocket, and the pit blaster, which all in retrospect attack enemies. If they get hit by one enemy bullet or whatever, you lose your multiplier. You don't take damage, but it counts. It's annoying. They take damage, don't you? It's kind of like, why? Now, I really enjoy this game. Oh, and the reason that appeared down there is because whereas in Titan Attacks there were like specific UFOs that would drop things after you shoot them, in this game it's spider drones which will appear at one point on the screen, run around, dropping behind money. See, right there. And then behind it will drop money for you to pick up. The code explanation. Auto Smart says exactly what it says. Dot surfer increases the amount of time, increases the radius where you pick them up, and joy power is in the real to be explained. Also now, I am Star Fox, Twin Blaster. The fruit acts as extra points. You pick them up, fly everywhere, you get multiple chances, and that's it. You get a trophy book for like getting 10 of them, even though they're not hard to pick up at all. And they're pretty common. Let's make a quick. Spider droids can drop power upgrades, Berserker, which is the first power I picked, which increases my attack power. Then you get the attack power up, which doesn't do as much damage as Berserker does, but does do quite a bit more. What else? It also drops money, twin shot, a defense drone, which basically sits in one position where you picked up the ability, and will aim wherever you shoot unless there is an enemy within its range, at which point it will shoot at that enemy dedicatedly. That's what it will do. They can be really useful. Of course, like, the game expects you to at least get one spider drone, so there is perks for the defense drone, but entirely it's not really that good, because it will get destroyed fast, especially if you get it like around before the boss. Then you're gonna say it's gonna do absolutely nothing. And as you can tell, the assault rounds, it is nothing but shooting, and that's it. Now, here's one example. A shooty pet. It will blast within a specific radius, the scanning range from a preset radius, and the drone AI increases the time. That's the defense drone. You increase the specific thing multiple times, increases the targeting speed, and the fire rate. However, personally, I don't like the drones. They just do shit all and get anywhere. So I'm gonna buy speed boost. Yeah. So that allows me to move to areas faster and dodge out of the way. You still have challenges in this game. There are two as far as I know. One is shoot all the spider droids, which is actually incredibly easy. You watch, I'll fail it as soon as I get it. And another is dodging every attack without shooting unless you really have to. Actually, here's an example of a defense drone. Notice how it will track wherever I point my gun. Yeah, it is kind of bad. I mean, it will shoot in the radius. But sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This is actually kind of weird. And notice how the bar underneath it? Yeah, just because an enemy's thrown into it, it is taking damage. Which is why I think it's the most waste of time, because if it spawns near an enemy spawn, it's not going to last that long. I've had them before where it's lasted round after round, it's lasted about 10 rounds. But that's because it was like in the dead center, no enemy spawned on top of it. No, not the best. Here's going to be the shields butters. Now doing this, if you perfect it, gives you money. As far as I've never had anything else but either missing one or perfection. It's legitimately just that. Either perfection or I missed one. So I'll either get points or money. So yeah, easy, really easy. It's like no challenge for 1000. Kind of makes you broken. Now, the boost that I was going to move for was a shown, but you have to press R1 on the PS4, of course, to move. Now, what I find really cool is a quantum shift, because it actually allows you to go for it. It's a trick which I haven't got yet, which you get for going straight for a boss. However, just to show it off, I will buy a pet, even though I find them really, really bad. Notice now I've got this blue circle around me, that's the range of the AI. However, it doesn't start off that good. You will have to upgrade it, like, quite a bit for it to be good. Now, the Jury AI, completely pointless. You don't really need to focus on that, because I got confused because I never really read it properly. Because I thought it was like, oh, target is speed for everything. Nope, just for defense germs. Oh, there's another thing. Spiders can drop temporary invulnerability. There's one on top of enemy I haven't really there's multiple enemies left, but one of the most annoying ones are called the nerf bots. And what they do is they drop nerfs when you kill them and leave a long stream of nerfs. If you hit one of those, instant lose. You will lose everything you have and take damage. You know, it's not that nice. It's kind of cheap actually. But that's what the challenge mode takes place. So if you go dodge all the nerf bots and little nerf streams, and you win. Sure. And you get the achievement trophy, the art of the dodger or the artful dodger. Every time, whenever you perfect one, you will get a trophy for it. Even if they're not that hard, like metal. Not as hard as Titan's attacks. Those bonus rounds are really, really annoying. See, now I've got this drone dead in the middle, it's not dying. In fact, as far as I can tell, yeah, it hasn't taken any damage whatsoever. So that's why I say it can be good, but it can be bad. Just, it depends where it is. And I'm surprised it did not take damage from that drone. Shit, now I've got 2. Yay. Shit, Boston. Meanwhile, right on top of me. And there goes the defense drone. They do not last long in bosses. Now, of course, bosses have different arrows you can hit to destroy their weapons. And they do drop a lot of cash, so that's what's best to. They have to, anyway. Let's see. Oh, this is one of the annoying things though. Once you beat a boss, it doesn't end the meeting. He's got a few seconds, just a few seconds of annoyance, does absolutely nothing. Personally, I've never actually had EMP shock. Now, the question is now what should I do? I think I will upgrade. Yeah. No, it's kind of boring to watch, but shit. Now, I can't blame it on the AI because I actually walked straight into that. Well, it's very nice that that's the longest I've actually had to go on, because generally I buy the bots like super early on. And then the result is it doesn't last that long, funnily enough. Right, game content shift. Let me show this off. Now, the boost is underneath the smart, you haven't seen it already. No. Shit, that's the nerf bot. And you can shoot their bombs, but whatever you do, do not get in the blast radius. It is really bad. See, it didn't hit me that time, as the shows can tell, but it hit the bot. And that is legitimately just an annoying thing to target. Bouncing bullets. Not the best. They are pretty useless. I mean, you can get some nice cool cheap, nice bounce shots, if you're into that, all that Call of Duty trick shot stuff. But outside of that, it's completely pointless. I can make it nearly like a cross if I can do it right. Like, the only one thing we'll say about is like kind of how expensive the upgrades are, given the amount of money you get per round, and the whole bot thing. Shit, get the fuck out of there. Now let's see. Oh, but the shit pack went up. Because when they're upgraded, they're mostly useful, but it's just that extra thing where do illusion multiplication thing. It's just that extra. I mean, it doesn't change how much money you get. It just changes the amount of points you get. Anyway, as I was saying actually earlier, I will be finishing off Counter Spy soon, and I will have to get around to doing Valiant Hearts. I've had some few ideas from the old PlayStation Plus games. So I might be doing some surprise stuff. But funny enough, that the bots actually will shoot the spider drones in this minigame, which is why it becomes really easy. Because if you don't run into them like I just did, but you have a gigantic range which you can buy, and this one, which is here, it becomes incredibly broken, especially when you have all three of them. You basically don't have to do anything, like at all. You can just sit there and do shit all and you'll win. Especially because the rocket drone, fuck's sake, the rocket drone has 2 times the blast radius of the blaster and laser drone. So yeah, if you upgrade the shit out of that, the spider drones don't stand a chance. They were fucked as soon as the round started. And the best thing is about the drones though, even though they take away modifier, they can take the hit for you. Yeah, so if you really just want to be a dick, yeah, you can do that. Now this is the other thing, it's pretty much berserk, but isn't as powerful. Oh yes, game plasma grenades. Now plasma grenades work. Show you my small by accident, smart as R2 by the way. The longer I shoot, the longer the plasma charge is underneath boost. If I let go of the button, it will fire a grenade off. And, you know, if you can get the contact bit, it becomes kind of broken, because the grenade will just hit an enemy and blow up immediately. The extra bit of cheap damage. Give you more of a reason not to let go of the trigger. That's what I want, but you need to reach level 20 to unlock it. This is a shame. Fuck. Now guys, it appears I may have overshot the time limit, which means I'm going to want to try and finish up as fast as I can. Okay. Great for visibility, gotta love it. Alright, that's all I can do for you guys today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.